Some of you may find this incredible. The shopping mall as we know it may become extinct in the next decade. That's what experts like Rick Caruso are saying. He owns The Grove, a popular shopping center in Los Angeles. Caruso discussed the fall of the mall at last month's National Retail Federation convention. And Rick Caruso joins us. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
So why is the mall a dying beast?
Well, it's a dying beast because I don't think it's consistent with the way all of us live, the way human nature is. And I believe in the last 50 or 60 years, it's had its moment in time. But clearly there's a shift away from the mall. They haven't built a new mall in the United States since 2006. And by anybody's standard, when you're not building a product anymore, it's usually because people don't want the product. There's clearly a shift to shopping to online. But as far as brick and mortar goes, it's much more to the streets and outdoor venues where I think retailers and restaurateurs have found it to be much more successful than an indoor mall.
It breaks my heart to hear that because I love a good mall. When I moved to Manhattan, it was so hard for me to surrender the mall experience. You mentioned outdoor stores. Why are you not a fan of vertical malls?
Well, vertical malls in the United States really haven't taken hold. And again, I mean, that's something that's much more popular, particularly in Japan. But when you take a look at where there are great sales for retailers or restaurateurs, it's always in the street. So in New York, there isn't a mall in New York that beats the sales that happen on Fifth Avenue or Madison Avenue, et cetera. Same in Chicago, same as any city in the world. But I think it's a historical anachronism. I really do. And unless the indoor mall is substantially reinvented, I think it's going to go away for the most part in a few years.
Rick, the upper income malls are generally doing better, though, are they not?
No doubt. So there's A malls, B malls, and C malls. I think the A malls will continue to do just fine. But even if you have an A mall, meaning a great location, great sales, great retailers, you still have to reinvent yourself because you've got to engage the consumer. Consumer has a lot of choices. Most malls today, even the A malls, people are going there for a destination shop. They're going to a particular store and leaving. There's not a lot of dwell time. There's not a lot of reason to stay a long time in a mall. If you don't engage the consumer and keep them on your property for a continued length of time, you don't drive sales. The street is driving sales much more than the indoor malls.
Are discount retailers like TJ Maxx and, Marshalls, are they going to be the beneficiaries in all of this? Could people just end up shopping only at these stores?
No, I don't think so, because the high end is doing very well. The aspirational luxury stores like Michael Kors, as you know, is doing extremely well. And then the stores that, deal with more of the fast fashion, Topshop, H&M, those kind of stores are doing well. So I think from a category standpoint, there's a lot of options. There's no question about it.
Rick, how much has online shopping, do you think, impacted this?
I think it's impacted it quite a bit, but I remind people that even in the early days of shopping, Sears had stores and they had a catalog. There's always been multiple ways to buy something. So that's nothing new. But the good news about online, the way I look at it, is that brick and mortar has an opportunity to use its advantage in order to gauge the consumer the way online cannot. But clearly, because of online, everybody in brick and mortar has to do a better job.
All right. Rick Caruso, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.